Hi kids! Hello everyone! Welcome back to Mathematics for Humanity episode number 9. And in this video, we're going to do another method of multiplication, and this is by far the cleanest and maybe the fastest method by hand, and this is called the lattice method of multiplication. Please don't forget to share this video to help others. We have also done videos of basic mathematics, and we have done negative numbers. We have done also basics of multiplication, and before this method we have three methods discussed in different videos. And the first one we had was partial addition, and then we had crossing sticks, and then we had crisscross method, and now we have the lattice method. So we proceed immediately to the method. So for example, here we have to draw a lattice gadget in which we will do the multiplications of the numbers. Whether it's a small number or a large number, you don't have to worry about it because the lattice method can accommodate as big the number you want. So we start with 47 times 8. So it's just easy. You just write 47 on one side, on the left side, and then the multiplier will be written on the bottom side of the square or of the lattice. So this, for example, we have 47. We have here 47, and then we multiply by 8, for example, here. 8. So we have 4 times 8, this would be 32. We write 32 here. We separate the tens and the ones digits. So 3 would be on the upper triangle, and the lower triangle would be 2. So 3 times 8 would be 32. So we have 3 up and 2 down. And then we have also 7 times 8, that would be 56. And this is, we write here 56. And so we can now get the product of the two numbers. We just note of the diagonals here and here. So for example, we start with the bottom diagonal. This is the process. You have to start with the bottom diagonal because you have to carry when the sum of when the sum of the numbers in the diagonal is more than 10, you have to carry, or has a sum of a two digit number, you have to carry the tens to the next diagonal. So for example, in this diagonal here, 6, you have to write 6 here. 6 in this diagonal. And then on the next diagonal you have 5 plus 2 would be 7, and then you have 3 on this diagonal. So the product of 47 by 8 is 376. So that's the first example. The next one would be 59 by 37. We multiply that. 59 by 37. Okay. 37 here. So 5 times 3. We change the color of the pen. 5 times 3 would be 15, so I write 1 here and 5 here. And then 9 times 3 would be 27, so I write 2 here and 7 here. And then we have 7 times 5 would be 35, so I write 3 here and 5 here. And then 9 times 7 would be 63, so I write 6 there and 3 here. And then I do diagonal addition. So I have here I have 1 2 3 4 diagonals. So I have in this diagonal I have 3, and then 5 on this diagonal I have 5 plus 6 would be 11, plus 7 would be 18. So I'll write 8 here, and then I'll carry 1 here because it's 18. So 1 plus 3, that's 4, plus 5 would be 9, plus 2 would be 11. So I'll write 1 here and put the 1 in here because it's 11. Then I have 1 plus 1 would be 2. So the answer is 2183. You have to read in this direction. You have to read here, and then that's how you read, and then go down here. So 2183. So the answer is 2183, which is just this one. The next example, again, as you can see, it's very fast. You can even multiply decimal numbers. You just have to have this Lattice gadget with you, or you can bring you can make a Lattice gadget in which you can write there an erasable ink, so that you can use it repeatedly, and you can save on paper. So anyway, the next one is 5807. You have here 5807, and then I'll multiply that with 469. The first number should be written here. Anyway, you can reorient the lattice, but in this lattice orientation that I have, the first number should be written here, and the second number, or the multiplier, should be written here. So here it is, 5 times, so I'll change the color of the pen. So 5 times 4 would be 20. So I write 2 here and 0 here. And then 8 times 4 would be 32. And then 0 times 4 would be 0. So I put 2 zeros here just to fill in the triangles. Then 7 times 4 would be 28. 5 times 6 would be 30. And then 8 times 6 would be 48. And then 0 times 6 would be 0. And then 7 times 6 would be 42. Then we have 9 times 5 would be 45. And then 8 times 9 would be 72. Then we have 0 times 9 would be 0. So we just put zeros here. 7 times 9 would be 63. So we just look now at the diagonals and add those numbers. So in this diagonal we have 3. So let me adjust this. We have 3 here. And then 2. In this diagonal we have 2 plus 6 plus 0 would be 8. And then we have in this diagonal we have 8 plus 4 would be 12, plus 0 12, plus 0 12, plus 2 14. And so I put 1 in this diagonal. So in this diagonal, 2 plus 0 is 2, plus 8 is 10, plus 7 is 17, plus 5 would be 22, plus 1 would be 23. So I have 3 here, and then I'll write 2 here. Okay. Then in this diagonal we have 0 plus 2 is 2, plus 4 is 6, plus 0 is 6, plus 4 is 10, plus 2 is 12. So I write the 2 here. And I write 1 here. So here we have 3 plus 0 plus 3 plus 1 would be 7. So I write 7 here. And then this diagonal has only 2. So that's the answer. So the answer would be 2, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 3. So this one is correct. So that's how easy it is to multiply. Even large numbers you can do. So next example. Next example would be 3245 times 3245 times 3245. So this is here we have 3245 times 3245. So one by one we do the multiplication. 3 times 3 would be 9. So I write 0 here and then the 9 here. 2 times 3 would be 6. So 0 and 6 here. 4 times 3 would be 12. 5 times 3 would be 15. And then 3 times 2 would be 6. And then 2 times 2 would be 4. And 4 times 2 would be 8. 5 times 2 would be 10. And then 3 times 4 would be 12. 2 times 4 would be 8. 4 times 4 would be 16. 5 times 4 would be 20. And then 5 times 3 would be 15. 2 times 5 would be 10. 4 times 5 would be 20. 5 times 5 would be 25. So again, we'll take note of the diagonals. We just add the numbers into diagonals. So in this diagonal, here we have to just highlight the diagonals. So we have 5 here, 5, and then here you have 0 plus 2 plus 0 is 2, and then you, in this diagonal you have 0 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 is 8. No, 0 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 is 10, so we have 0 here, and then we carry 1 in here. 5 plus 1 would be 6, plus 8 would be 14, plus 1 would be 15, plus 3 would be 23, plus 1 would be 24, plus 5 would be 29, plus 1 would be 30. So you have 0 here. And then you write the 3 here. And then you have 1 plus 2 would be 3, plus 4 would be 7, plus 2 would be 9, plus 1 would be 10, and then plus 3 would be 13. So you write 3 here, and then you write the 1 here. So 1 in this diagonal, 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 6 is 13, plus 1 is 14, plus 1 is 15. So you write 5 here and 1 here. 9 plus 1 would be 10, and then you write 1 here. So that's 10530025. I'll write it here. 10530025, and I write the comma. So that's 10,530,025, and that's correct here. So it's a little faster compared to other methods. The important thing is this lattice gadget that you have to draw in your notebook, anywhere, in a cardboard. And then we have here a large number. This is 67,249 times 58,306. So again, we multiply one by one. So 6 by 5 would be 30. Let's write it clearly. We have 30 here, and then 5 times 7 would be 35. Let's make it clearer. 5, 2 times 5 would be 10, and then 4 times 5 would be 20, and then 9 times 5 would be 45. Then let's multiply by 8. 6 times 8 is 48, and 7 times 8 would be 56. 2 times 8 would be 16, and then 4 times 8 would be 32. 9 times 8 would be 72. Then we have 3 times 6 would be 18, and then 7 times 3 would be 21. Let's write it clearly. 21. 2 times 3 would be 6. 4 times 3 would be 12. 9 times 3 would be 27. And then I am multiplying 0, so I'll write 0, all 0 here. It's all zeros. Zeros there. So I'm now multiplying with 6, so this is 36. 7 times 6 would be 42. And then 2 times 6 would be 12. 4 times 6 would be 24. And then 9 times 6 would be 54. So I hope we didn't make a mistake to get the correct answer, or else we have to repeat. So let's change the color of the pen. So in this diagonal we have 4. In this diagonal we have 0 plus 5 plus 4 would be 9. And then 7 plus 0 plus 0 plus 2 plus 2 would be 11. And then I'll carry 1 here. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7, plus 2 is 9, plus 1 would be 10. So this is 0 here, and I carry 1 here. 5 plus 7 would be 12, plus 2 would be 14, plus 1 would be 15, plus 6 would be 21, plus 4 would be 25, plus 6 would be 31, plus 1 would be 32. So I write 2 here, and then 3 in here. So 4 plus 0 would be 4, plus 3 would be 7, plus 6 would be 13, plus 1 would be 14, plus 3 would be 17, plus 3 would be 20. So I write 0 here and 2 here. 2 plus 0 plus 1 is 3, plus 6 is 9, plus 2 is 11, plus 8 is 19, plus 2 would be 21. So I write 1 here, and then I'll write the 2 here. So 1 plus 5 would be 11, plus 8 would be 19, plus 1 would be 20, plus 2 would be 22. So I write the 2 here and 2 here. 3 plus 0 would be 3, plus 4 would be 7, plus 2 would be 9. And then I have the last digit here, which is 3. So the answer is, I'll just write everything here. So 39210200194. So this is 3,391,000,000,391,020,194, and this is correct as we have solved. So this is fast, easy, and a little it's cleaner compared to other methods. So I hope you learned something today in this video, And to view more videos like this, subscribe to this channel and share the video to help others. Watch out for new math videos very soon, and I hope that um, by now you have already the idea of addition, subtraction, and multiplication. So that's just so easy that you know some of the methods to do it quickly. See you next time, and the next video would be on division. So see you.